Absurd.
Because it requires 50 spell sorts of diamond dust.
Yeah, it's silly. They're cool though.
So good.
Yeah!
That should be fine. Mark off 3.
Yeah. Get ready to mark some more.
There was a big fucking tree. We couldn't go to the close cigarette store. They were literally closing the gate as we drove up.
Oh, yeah.
We had to go around to the other store. And
Mark off 2 more.
well, that's his whole neighborhood when he lived in town. Not your neck of the woods, but that road that you drive by when you're kind of in that way. Big fucking tree, like fucking right over into the street. Like someone kind of dragged it out of the street as much as they could.
Wow.
Huge.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of shit. So there.
God, it really didn't seem that windy last night. I mean, it
No.
seemed like it was raining a lot. I'm amazed at the amount of damage that was done.
Okay, so no one has detect magic code, so we're gonna need to search and have detect magic. Oh wait, someone has detect magic code.
We have to take magic wand.
Oh, we do have one.
I do.
I do that. Okay, so let's search this room first.
Which one?
This one.
Main room? Alright.
Yeah, I didn't.
Roll.
Everyone roll search.
So,
It's a 0, so
yeah, I rolled a 2.
19.
Also 19.
Search?
Search.
Bad.
Fuck.
What's up, guys?
19.
19?
Yeah.
You find a bag, a pouch that contains 668 gold and assorted coins and 2 identified pearls. I'm using it to find a shorthand. 100 gold piece pearls.
Okay. We don't find anything else in that room. We go to the next room. Everyone will search.
I rolled another 2.
$22. Here, we'll search.
This is the second search?
Yeah, we're searching in the second room.
20. Search is a non...
Instant intelligence. You don't have to be skilled in it.
Yeah, I think it's skilled and it's intelligent. It's your plus.
Intelligent.
22 from the second room. Focus.
What? Mind you, you don't hit anything. I mean, sorry, you don't find
Focus.
Don't hit anything.
Okay, so are we gonna try and go through the portcullis? Or are we gonna go down the hall to the other rooms? The wizard came out of one of the rooms down the hall. Okay, so we start down the hall.
Hey, I think it was your spell.
He was a sorcerer, he didn't have a spell.
Oh.
Oh,
like 10 times.
I know.
Fuck you over.
He was an arcane spell user of some type.
Sorcerer, I just said it.
Shut up. I'm tired. And if I'm
You said wizard, so why should you get a spell book?
Alright?
Yep.
lame.
Semantics,
I
right?
got to write it.
Remember, semantics. You said it. It happened.
Sounds antic.
Remember.
Shenanigans.
Sorry about that too. Sad.
Ian just found out that he can get his strength up to 55.
Wow. You see. I'm like 6.
What did you say yours?
Like 6 or 8 or something.
Your actual strength? I had no idea. That's later than I did.
Yeah, that's the way to kill me. Bring my strength. And just step on my neck.
Yes, that was it. Yeah. I could ride it. That one you need.
You won deity because you could beat up a really weak wizard.
In a physical contest, that is clearly the height of what you...
Hey,
Conan used to beat up helpless wizards all the time. It's not good enough for him. Good enough for...
oh my God, we watched Conan. Yeah. Yeah, we hadn't either, and it'll be another 20 years before we try to watch it again.
I like Conan.
Wait, was that a show, or are you talking about?
It was a movie.
Yeah, 'cause,
Arnold
Schwarzenegger, the Governator.
he was like really big in that movie, wasn't he? Wasn't he like super?
He actually was, well, I mean, he was buff, but he wasn't his peak.
He was.
I mean, it was still the early 80s, but
Mr. Universe was 70.
yeah, he was like 10 years off as Mr. Universe.
Aliens have a problem with him calling himself Mr. Universe.
He was considered the strongest man on Earth.
Whoa, 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 Mr. Earth, completely over here. You
Ginormous.
started stepping off the...
Wait a minute. Hey, didn't him and Luke Ferrigno, weren't they, didn't they have like a big rivalry in the
World
70s?
Series, you won in
Yeah.
United States Series, motherfucker.
Luke Ferrigno's also in really good shape for a guy his age.
Ew.
Yeah.
Better than Schwarzenegger.
Better than Schwarzenegger.
Long bit.
Oh, dude, he was awesome in, Luke Ferrigno was awesome in, I Love You Man.
I love him on.
I love him on King of
I've
Queens.
never seen my King of
The one
Queens.
He's a neighbor.
You want to replace the Nintendo, well, what's his name supposed to be working?
I really didn't know, until you told me that he was deaf, I didn't realize that he was deaf. Is he like full deaf or partial?
I think he's partially
Definitely.
deaf.
Talks like a deaf dude.
Yeah.
Just, I never actually, because I never heard him talk. He was always the Hulk. He just never spoke. He was just imposing.
I think he's only partially deaf, because he doesn't talk like a completely deaf person.
Well, and if you're completely deaf, I think at that point you're not really talking, you're signing more often than anything else, right?
Yeah. Marley Matlin talks. She's like the most famous.
The award winner?
Yeah.
Wasn't she a beauty pageant winner? Wasn't that she became famous? Like back in the day, like the 80s?
She's like the most famous deaf actress ever.
Seinfeld.
She was a major, she's,
I don't know, Jared needed a deaf chick. No, George needed a deaf chick to sign, to figure out what his girlfriend was saying about him. And she said we need to sleep together, and the deaf chick has to sleep together.
she was a major researcher from the West Wing.
Okay.
Some deaf people get really good at like reading lips, and you can have a conversation with them. Like they can't hear you, but they can hear you. Absolutely.
I always
On
like
to the wizard's room.
what?
On to the wizard's room.
On to the wizard's room.
That's something to death chick.
How did we get on Death Chick?
I've seen one.
Right now.
Oh.
I showed you the picture
Yeah.
of Billy.
That's right.
And he was a deaf chick.
He was.
Wow.
Would you rather go out with the deaf or the blind?
Why?
Ah.
Because that just makes weird noises.
I'd rather go out with the deaf.
Oh, and that chick at the comic book store used to go into the bathroom with the porno. She would also just sit on the floor
That would
and
kill my libido if she started orgasming. Like,
No, she would sit in the porno section at comic book.
oh, she retarded.
yeah.
Ah, well then.
And she would look at the porno and like, and then she'd take the porno into the bathroom and strange noises would come out. Sounds like I'm making that up.
No,
How do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
was there. I mean, it was that.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Well, you know, shut up. Well, like I told you about the I don't remember what I was telling you here, Ian, about the retarded guy we have in our after school program. I talked to the teacher because I guess it didn't happen in the after school program, but the kid I guess one of the other retarded kids put porn on the computer, and
No, that's just what the normal kid said to get the retarded kid in trouble.
no, because it's a class that's all retarded kids.
Oh.
It's the special ed class.
Nice.
And they have computers because they're allowed to play certain kinds of computer games for reward time. And I guess she was like, you know, you got to be careful with him, you know, when you let him play on the computer and stuff. 'Cause, you know, we let him play on the computer, and keep an eye out because he goes to some. Sometimes he'll put some weird websites up for him, and sometimes he may know how to find it for himself. And, he's going through puberty. And he doesn't really understand what's going on, so he'll act really inappropriately. Like, no joke, I've seen him grab for the crotches of other guys. And because he just doesn't understand.
And that's how Russell gives him extra credit.
Oh, shut up. No, not Dan. Don't give us Dan.
Special room over here today.
I'm not Michael Jack. Don't forget about Mr. Robin.
Okay, so we go down the hall. Is one of the doors open where the wizard came out of?
Yes.
Okay, so we go into that room. Enter. Everyone roll search.
Actually, there's a lot of stuff out in the open. Isaac, make a knowledge or check.